Hi, I'm Olivier Robert-Murphy. First, let me give you two facts. The first one is 98% of the people love or like music. Because that's the fact. Any fans are consumers and consumers are fans. So every brand needs to have a music point of view. That's absolutely essential. You cannot have a music point of view. If you want to be relevant in culture and lifestyle, any brand needs to have a musical point of view. The second fact is that 77% of the people will not care if their favorite brand would disappear tomorrow. What does that mean? There is no more love. There is no more loyalty. You love your PC, don't know what it is, HP, disappear tomorrow. It doesn't matter. You will switch to another brand. Because there is no more love, no more loyalty, brands needs to do something. They need to drive constantly new audience, and they need to create this love. So the secret is that you cannot do it as a one-off. If you're a brand and you want to get involved in music, it has to be long-term. It has to be real. The world of marketing is about zero bullshit. As I said, truth is absolutely key. But it's also in the world, we moved to a digital world. And before, what was your KPI when you were doing a marketing campaign? Your KPIs was how much item I've sold, and more you were doing TV campaign and it was, oh, what's my GRP, gross rating points? The GRP is what percentage of my audience I've reached, how many times. I reached 60% of my audience 3 times, that's 180 GRP. In the world of digital, it is the same. If you start to get involved in experiential marketing, don't do it only once. If not, you don't have a repetition, it doesn't work. So the conclusion is that in 10 years from now, it's all going to be about KPI and measurement. And any campaign you do, you will know in the next few minutes or hours, does it work or not? And if it doesn't work, you change, you do something else. We live in the world marketing today. When we launch a new track today, we use different platforms. Giphy, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Every content produced is different for every platform. You will do sticker pack on Giphy's. You will do sing-along competition on TikTok. You will do Instagram stories. It's all tailored to the platform you're in. And remember, we used to have one new platform every 20 years, then every week. Today it's every week. You have a new platform every week. It's going to be faster and faster and faster. So in summary, advertising in 10 years, all about diversity, KPI, measurements, immediacy, and be very agile. We did just finish a research called Cultural Capital. Cultural Capital is interesting because we looked at 8 of the fastest growing artists in the world, and we asked their audience, why them? What cultural needs do they provide to you? Why are you listening to them, listening in the large sense of the word? And these consumers told us 8 different cultural needs they're providing. For example, truth and honesty. We live in a world where people want this truth and honesty. And music artists give them that. Post Malone, exactly, its values are very close to him. I'm going to give you another one. So how do I create loyalty with my fans? It's exactly what Billie Eilish done. Billie Eilish presents herself as she is. Her value are boredom or this negative perceived value are actually fine, they're actually good. And the Gen Z of today, they identify themselves, so they're providing cultural needs. And that's why it's very fascinating. This brand don't need to adapt, they just need to embrace these cultural needs. And brands such as Nike, when they, through their campaign Just Do It, they do exactly the same thing. They're promoting the same value. Don't justify yourself, just do it. This type of event are important because it is essential for an industry to meet, to exchange, and to grow and transform any business together. And collaboration is, if I use a music analogy, if you look most of the successful track today, they are a collaboration. They are the result of a collaboration between different music artists. This is something for a business. Work together, you do better.